Yes, through the phone while I lick you just like licorice. Knocking 96 and you can be my Sasha Fish. Baby, you so sexy. I love the way them jeans fit. Call you on my team, miss. Call you Miss Breeze. And tell them I can make your life so easy. And if you don't believe me, don't tease me. The lyrics for my love. Better yet, I got you singing. Let go. Hey, yo there, what's your name? Are you for real? Is this a game? Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Two Scripters, One Pool. I was just, as always, testing out the mics. If you're watching, I guess if you're watching or you're looking at clips on Instagram, you can see that I got a mic thingy-mabobber, whatever this is called. A boom mic stand. I don't know. It clipped to the table though. Because I move my hands a lot. Like when I've been watching stuff, like as I've been going back and watching all this, I'm like, I've always known I talk with my hands. Like I'm a very animated person. So this works out. Anywho, let me go to my playlist of sound effects. Here we go. Announcements. Come on. It was clearly just working. You know what? Duh. I turned the volume down because I was Soulja Boy telling them. All right, announcements. So, same as last week, please go check out, if you are local to Maryland, go check out my artwork. I have 2 pieces currently at Bowie City Hall. They're up until September 6th. It's free, open to the public. Go check out some really nice artwork. If you are interested in purchasing any of my leftover mosaic frames or the Greek letters that I have or the flower pots, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and check out last week's Minisode. There were some errors because I'm trying to figure out the mic stuff. Like I got the mic for the audio, but I'm still figuring out the mics for the camera because my phone is a little wonky and the sound kept going in and out. And I got a new mic, but I don't really like these mics. Sorry, because it's probably gonna pick up all this like motion. Sorry, y'all. For those of you who are listening, because I'm using different mics. I haven't really figured out all the processes and stuff, and I'm trying to get these really fancy. Like they're still wireless transmitter mics, but they're expensive. They're like $250 for 2, and I'm trying to get a set of 4 because I feel like the max I would have at any one time is 4 people talking. And I do not have $500 disposable dollars right now, so we're just making it work. And yeah, so if you're interested in any of the artwork from last week's Minisode, please DM me at KP_mosaics with the S. Or you can email me at kpmosaics@gmail.com. KPMOSAICS at Gmail. Or KP_MOSAICS. Yes. Next. Revisions. So it is pronounced Benin, and that is a West African country. So y'all, we're in North America, we're in Europe, and we are in Africa. So one of y'all need to take a trip to Antarctica and press play so we can get on that continent, and we need to get in Asia and Europe. So somebody go take a trip, press play, get us on the map. And then also, I don't really know if this is a correction per se, because let me go to it. I probably should have had it up already, but y'all know. So last week's episode was about herpes, crack, and STDs. You know, go get tested, please. Stay on top of your sexual health. Super, super, super duper important. So last week I said 1 in 3 people have herpes. No, 1 in 6 people have herpes is what I said. And then somebody commented, shout out to you person, and they said 1 in 3 people have HSV, which is like the scientific reference or name, scientific name for herpes. So 1 in 3 people have HSV, and 2 out of 3 people under the age of 50 have HSV. So that, like, I don't really know if those numbers translate to 1 out of 6, because the 3 and the 3 equals 6, but then that's like half the people have 6. And 3 out of 6 is not the same as 1 out of 6. But the point is that herpes is very common. So go get a full panel STD, and just, the more you know, the better. Yeah. So that is that. Before I jump directly into the question of the week, I just had to get a little bit of grievances off my chest, because I was scrolling on Instagram, as one does, and I saw this post by the Melanin Shade Room that featured Stormy P. First of all, Stormy P, if you're watching this, you are fucking gorgeous. I got the chance to meet her in Philly back in May, and let me tell you, that's a bad little bitch right there. And I say bitch with the utmost respect, right? Beautiful, beautiful Black woman, such great energy. Like, she is her. Let me stop fangirling. But on a serious note, so she was talking about this whole body count shit. And at the end of the day, people, men in particular, do not like when a woman has a higher body count. And she was basically talking about, like, you know, you want someone with experience. And she compared it to, would you want to have a doctor who's only performed one surgery, or a doctor who's performed several surgeries and knows what they're doing, right? So she compared that thing. So then some other person made like a, I don't know what the kids be calling it, a stitch or something. I don't know, like a remix. I don't fucking know. But this person had commented on it and was basically just like shaming Stormy P, shaming women who have high body counts. How many and who a person chooses to have sex with really has nothing to do with you. If you don't care if a woman has a high body count, great for you. If you do care, just find somebody that doesn't. But at the end of the day, like, for me personally, I just feel like that's just insecurity, because who I have fucked has nothing to do with you. And it really shouldn't matter, because at the end of the day, when we fucking, it's me and you, maybe one other person if it's a threesome, or if you like at an art or orgy, there's other people watching, and that's neither here nor there. But it's between me and you in that moment. So why does it matter who I fucked or who I plan to fuck afterwards? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just be too much into people's business. My sexual life has nothing to do with you. If you don't like me going around fucking, now I'm not even fucking, but if I'm going around fucking, like, why is that your business? Why are you so upset? Like, y'all really be ready to burn the fucking earth down because people like having sex. If you don't want to have sex, if you want to save yourself for marriage, great, that's for you. But don't shame the next person because they out here having sex. Like, keep your legs closed like you've been doing, and keep your mouth shut along with it. That's my piece. I just felt very attacked because Stormy P is gorgeous, and I'm very tired of this body count situation, like this whole body count conversation where adults, it does. Oh, speaking of her gorgeous self, y'all, she just popped up on my timeline. Where did she go? If you happen to hear this, or whoever knows her who's listening to this, so pretty. Anyway, damn. Okay. All right. So this week's question of the week was submitted by Amo. Shout out to you, friend. So he said, can friends have a sexual relationship and still keep it on that friendship level? Right? I'm proud of y'all. Everybody get gold stars. I did not have a single person say no. And you already know I was about to say yes. Hell yes. It's very possible to maintain a friendship with someone that you have a sexual relationship with or have had a sexual relationship in the past. And so I'm going to read specific responses. Sorry if I mispronounce stuff, y'all. As y'all know, I just say whatever it sounds like. But Demiji, I think that's how you say it. Said yes. My partner has been doing this for years. It's by prioritizing the friendship. Okay. Savage Art, shout out to you. Said yes. As people, you can have casual sex. For some people, sex comes with no emotions. Uh, Goldie, shout out to you, girl. I gotta get you on here. Said yes with proper communication. May said yes, it's only effective if both of y'all can isolate romantic and emotional feelings. My cousin said, shout out to you, Moni. Yes, as long as y'all have really good communication and honesty. Day Love and Mars said yes, communication and understanding helps if everyone knows their role in the situation. Tab said yes. Josh, shout out to you, said yeah, y'all already have a bond, why not just throw fucking on top of that? I mean, and then Brian said yes, as adults I don't feel sex should be a deal breaker as it is for most friendships. And then I gotta go. Rhea said yes, but it has to involve clear boundaries and open and honest conversation. For example, if somebody does end up catching feelings or isn't interested in having sex anymore, they should make that clear and figure out where to take it. And I just, like I said, I just smacked the damn mic. My bad, y'all. As I said, yes, it's possible. And as all you have stated, communication is key. First of all, we need to learn to be better communicators all across the board, because once you figure out your communication style and you figure out how to interact with people and communicate, your life will get so much better. I promise you. It's hard work, but if you do the work, then the rest of it becomes somewhat easier. I say somewhat because life is hard and life be lifing. But work on your communication skills, okay? And so I told her I was proud of y'all. And she said, I be catching feelings though most of the time. Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to read this. Let me see. Let me read it silently real quick. Okay. So I don't know if that person I don't know if this person watched. But it's not like, yeah, it's not I ain't anyway. They have a good friend that they have sex with occasionally, and haven't caught feelings for, but at one point in time they did say like the conversation of dating did come up, but I'm assuming, oh, she said they're good now. So yeah, I mean, I have had a I have had a few situations. I had a really good friend that there was sex in our relationship, and a very close friend of mine. And it got to a point where I was like, all right, well, we don't plan on dating, so we should probably stop the sex part of our relationship. And we did, and we're still friends till this day. Still one of my very close friends and helps me out with a lot of stuff. I mean, even my partner right now, like we're friends and we're not talking about dating or anything. I mean, the conversation hasn't come up. But yeah, it's the whole point is if you're communicating your intentions with that person, like you're talking about how you appreciate them or you value them or the roles that you play in each other's lives, and you keep that consistency in, like, if things do arise, instead of just pushing them to the backside, like, hey, this is how I'm feeling, how are you feeling, doing those check-ins, making sure that both parties are still consenting to what's going on. Yeah. So that's it. This is gonna be a short one because y'all know I be rapping and I be like, oh, I'm gonna wrap it up, and then here we are 30 minutes later. I really be trying. So that was a quick one because I gotta go back to work and grad school, y'all. Oh, I'm having so much fun. I'm gonna do a full episode talking about grad school. But at the time of this recording, I am now 2 weeks in. And that's why I gotta wrap it up because I gotta finish my assignments because Broccoli City finna be lit this weekend, and I'm not worried about no homework. And I'm going to my first play party tonight, y'all. I'll also have an episode about that. I'm so excited. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I got a new sound effect. I'm not really too crazy about this because this isn't the one that I wanted. But when I say I was looking for like 20 minutes trying to find this damn sound effect, I couldn't. Well, not 20 minutes. I sat here for 20 minutes today, but this is probably like the 6th time that I've done a 20-minute search. And so what's 6 times 20? 5 times 20 is 100. So that's 120. Yeah, 120. That's how I do my math. I taught art, not math. So I have to like break my math up into parts and then do addition. But if you throw an X and a Y in there, I can do it pretty quickly, unless it's like a really large number. Anyway, that's besides the point. I've been looking for a fucking sound effect, and this isn't the one I wanted, but this is what's going to have to do because I can't find the one that I want. So, ask Mango. Yeah, ask Mango. Why did I put my iPad down? Because that's where the questions are. Last week, let me see. Cause y'all know I be busy and I be over the place. So I be posting stuff in the story. That's why you should follow Instagram, 2 Scrippers 1 Pole, and 2 Scrippers 1 Pole the pod. 2 SKRIPPAS 1 POLE, and then 2 SKRIPPAS 1 POLE THEPOD. Sorry y'all on the computer audio, cause wherever you're listening and not watching, because my cup is also on the same table as the mic, so y'all be getting that. Anyway, where is, so my cousin said, what do I love most about being an artist? I love most the different ways there are to express yourself. So originally starting out as an artist, I was like, I didn't really know. Well, in 7th grade, I started playing around with clay and I got really into that. And I was like, oh, I'm going to be a ceramicist. Because that's when I realized that I was a 3D artist. I don't really like 2D or to draw stuff. Then when I was in college, I did a lot of ceramic work and I did a lot of printmaking. And that's when I started to get into mosaics. And even though printmaking is a 2D product, for the most part, the process is 3D. So that's what I really enjoyed about that. And now, all these years later, I don't know. If y'all can't hear me, it's because I'm leaning back. I'm trying to get comfortable. Anyway, oh wait, no, I can just pull this closer to me. Look at technology, y'all. Is this technology? I guess it's technology, not like tech. Anywho, so yeah, just the different mediums now. I am into mixed media, so I do painting, I do resin, I do mosaics. Like I have my hand in all these different. I have like some fiber projects. Like it's a lot of fun to just get my hands on stuff and create. That's just the theme, the freedom to create in whatever medium I choose. And now that has also kind of moved into my relationship with pole because I am a dancer. I would have never really said that before, but now that is a form of art. And even with the sex work, I have realized that I am a sensualist. So I am a sensual dom that virtually, mentally, and physically controls my clients with their consent, because consent is sexy. Permission, with their permission. And I'm focusing on sensory activation and deprivation. So what does that mean? Just like different shit that has to do with the senses. If you're interested in more, you can always message me. I'm not gonna, because I'm trying to keep it quick and actually keep my word and stop lying to y'all about I'm gonna wrap it up, and I don't. But yeah, so the freedom to create is the short answer. The long answer is just me going on a rant like I just did. Brian, I hate you, asked me why my head so fat. And it's probably because my dad dropped me a few times and it might just be permanently swollen. So, that I like to blame it on that. Some other questions I got. Do you have any sexual fantasies? Hell yeah. I mean, who doesn't? Well, I guess, was that like, I guess not everybody does, but I do. I be fantasizing. Y'all, I'm horny as hell. Okay. I've been horny as fuck. It's crazy. Like a bitch been stressed. Speaking of being stressed, go to Balesa and buy some fucking toys. I got 4 toys, y'all. I got the Air Vibe, I got the Thrust, I got the Demi one, and I got the Pebble. So I double whammied it the other day. Like it was crazy. I was like, ugh. Anyway, go get y'all a toy. Use code BB2S1P nuts. Okay, because And it's crazy because I was in the bathtub and I had like 1 foot on the wall and 1 foot hanging over the toilet. I mean, not the toilet, the bathtub edge. Because I got a waterproof blanket, but I'm trying to minimize the amount of laundry because bills be billing, and like my electricity bill is through the roof right now because it's hot as hell in here. And so I'm trying to cut costs where I can. Laundry is not in the budget for this week. So I'm not washing my waterproof blanket. So why not just masturbate in a tub? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, BB2S1P nuts. So sexual fantasy. I actually wrote this down yesterday. Let me back this back up. I I wrote this down yesterday because I had attended this like uh master class on unleashing your like inner sex goddess and all that good stuff. This is not the, hold on y'all, mail.google. Is this the right one? No, this is the wrong account. I got so many emails and accounts, and y'all, I'm about to get an eighth Instagram. It's crazy. I know. I be complaining about how I just can't keep up. But honestly, truly, Instagram, out of all the social medias, Instagram is the one that my brain understands the most compared to everything else. Like, that's how I know how to navigate that. Is this, no, this is the wrong one. I'm trying to, because I wrote it down. So a sexual fantasy that I currently have, I really, this isn't even the one. Oh, okay. I really want, so y'all know I got a sex swing and I've just been, or if you don't know, I have a sex swing. This is my third one and I've been trying to use it for years. But I really want to be suspended, and whether that's suspended in a sex swing or if like I'm tied up in shibari and suspended, but I want to be up in the air and I want to have like a toy used on me or like receive head, and I'm just like in the air squirting like that would be so fucking insane. And then like if I'm squirting and then they like fucking push me like a swing and I'm just like fucking spinning around like a sprinkler. That's lit. That's fucking lit. That's one of my sexual fantasies. What do you think about role playing? I think role playing is interesting. Me personally, I haven't explicitly engaged in role playing because I'm a little awkward. And so even like during sex, I don't really talk. So I haven't engaged in any specific role play. So yeah, I mean, I hear people talk about it all the time. I'm not opposed to it. I would just have to do it to get more comfortable with it. But I know that it's a big thing for people. Do men or women cheat most? Everybody be cheating. Everybody just needs to stop fucking cheating. Okay. In my experience, right? So everything that I say on this podcast is from my experience. My experience, sorry, y'all. Men cheat the most. Okay. Have I cheated? Yes, I have cheated twice. The first time I cheated, I was very young and naive. And I didn't really have a rhyme or reason for it. I felt instantly bad for that, and that has definitely stuck with me. And the second time that I cheated, I have a lot of reason to believe that I was cheated on first. However, other parties are denying, but some things just don't make sense. So I'm like, that's debatable. Either way, that's neither here nor there. I had put myself in a situation that I was like, it's not my intent to cheat, but I'm also not an idiot and I know how things work. So like, if it happens, it happens. And I felt somewhat justified in putting myself in that position because of prior experiences. And then afterwards, I instantly regretted it. And I have not cheated since because I saw how much effect. And even though that wasn't the question, but I brought that up because I brought my experiences cheating because I have been cheated on more times than I can count, confirmed and some, like I said, that aren't necessarily confirmed, but it's just like it only makes sense if you cheated on me. Like certain things only add up if you cheated on me. And so I have been cheated on left and right for absolutely no reason. And that I could make a whole episode about that. But I am pushing on 30 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap it out. So yeah, I think men cheat more. Just from my experience, that's what it's been. Seeing my friends in situations and relationships, same thing. Like, I don't cheat until I'm cheated on, but now I am at the space in my life where I'm like, if you cheat on me, I'm just gonna leave. Like, it's no point. If people cheat on you, it's not no get back, lick back. We are too fucking grown for that. Move on. Stop cheating on people. Tell people you want to be single. Open and honest communication. If there's anything you take from this fucking episode, from this fucking podcast, communicate how you feel, communicate your intentions, and the world will be a better place. And if somebody communicates something to you that you are not particularly fond of, you're like, nah, but I still want to fuck, or nah, I still want this. Respect that person's no or whatever it is they said and keep it pushing. Find somebody else to do it because it's not them. And you shouldn't make somebody do something that they don't want to do. And you should do things that you don't want to do. And if that person, going back to like that open and honest communication with your friend that you are engaging in sexual activities, if you express to them that this arrangement that y'all have is no longer serving you, they should be respectful of that. And if they aren't, then that is also not your friend. And you also need to stop fucking them and get away from them and focus on yourself. Masturbate, buy a toy, BB2S, 1P, and UTS. Or yeah, find somebody else to do you. Okay? Because there's plenty of whatever you like out there. Whatever you like, manifest that shit. It'll come to you. Speak it to existence. Healthy, positive sex. Okay? That's it. That's all. Y'all be safe. Make good choices.